I was quite passionate about breastfeeding, but at first my daughter didn't latch on properly, which was quite frustrating for me, being a first-time mother. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to take her home, she's going to be really hungry, and I'm not getting it right. But it's just patience. I mean, breastfeeding's not for everyone, and unfortunately not every mother can do it, but just take your time and don't give up if you do want to breastfeed. And there's also expressing you can do as well. But the midwives were very supportive. They gave me like little bottles as well for me to take if I wanted to express. They did encourage me to do that, but I just preferred breastfeeding at that stage. So eventually she did latch on. I breastfed for about 6 months, which I think is probably the recommended minimum. I would say if you are breastfeeding exclusively, do try and express as well, like after the first couple of months, just because when it comes to leaving the baby with someone else, or going back to work or studies, then it will be hard. Like the biggest mistake I made was I just breastfed for 6 months without having expressed. So when it came to leaving my daughter with relatives or her dad, she was like quite a pain. And then I moved on to formula when she was about 6.5 months old. And also expressing is good, so you can get your partner involved as well, because sometimes the men might feel a bit left out. They can't breastfeed, can they? So that's quite a good bonus as well, that you can have a break. They can feed them in the evenings. Always remember, so whatever you eat when you're breastfeeding or drink, the baby will have that as well. So always remember that. When you breastfeed, you might also have a preference as to which breast you use. I would say alternate between the two, just because I preferred using my left breast, and after a while my right breast did like kind of harden up, just because it wasn't being expressed or used enough. So alternate if you can between the two, just so you don't get that discomfort.